Have you ever wondered what happens when war is not declared? Do you know that Europe is currently under constant, silent, hard-to-detect aggression? Do you know who is behind it and what the real risk is for millions of citizens? Since September 2025, more than 170 incursions of unidentified drones have been detected in European airspace. Germany, Poland, Sweden, and other countries have registered unauthorized flights crossing national borders. These are not isolated incidents, they are part of a pattern, a strategy of pressure without a formal declaration of war. Germany has confirmed that many of these drones come from Russia, although they are unarmed, suggesting reconnaissance and intelligence-gathering missions. Poland has shot down several and temporarily closed critical airspace zones. Sweden, concerned about border vulnerability, has urged the European Union to accelerate the creation of a common air defense framework. The President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, has defined these acts as a «gray zone campaign» by Russia. This involves hostile actions that fall below the threshold of declared war, designed to confuse, exhaust, and generate uncertainty. The European response has been fragmented so far. Germany has approved measures to shoot down unauthorized drones, Sweden is pushing for regulatory changes, and the European Commission is working on a drone wall project to detect and neutralize threats. However, these initiatives are far from being fully implemented. Meanwhile, the United States has increased its military maneuvers in Eastern Europe. Operation Eastern Sentry, launched on September 12, 2025, involves strategic deployments in Poland, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. This includes joint exercises with local forces and the mobilization of combat aircraft such as F-16s and F-35s, along with advanced air defense systems like the Patriot PAC-3. Additionally, the U.S. conducts naval maneuvers in the Baltic Sea alongside Germany and the Baltic states to strengthen interoperability and deter potential aggression. But is this enough to stop this silent war? Experts warn that Russian aerial incursions may have broader objectives, gathering intelligence, testing European defenses, and exerting political pressure. It is a demonstration of capability and a warning. In Ukraine, the war is also fought with drones and high-precision missiles, night attacks, and cyber warfare. Hospitals, energy facilities, and residential areas have been targeted, adding tension to the geopolitical chessboard. Key questions arise. Is Europe prepared for a confrontation without borders? Can it act united or will it continue responding in fragments? Is U.S. prudence a defensive strategy or a sign of weakness? The situation demands urgent action. Europe must accelerate the implementation of a common defense system. It needs investment, coordination, and a clear policy to neutralize these threats. If it does not, the risk is evident: more incursions, more provocations, and progressive deterioration of continental security. The threat is not hypothetical. It is happening now. And what is at stake is not only territorial integrity but the political and strategic stability of the entire continent. History is already marking a new chapter. The question is whether Europe will rise to this challenge. Are we facing a new form of war? Or is this the prelude to something far more serious? The answer depends on decisions made now, in the coming months. Europe must decide whether it wants to be a strong, united bloc capable of defending itself, or a vulnerable collection of divided states before growing threats. Soy Juan Blisa. This reflection is not the product of rumors or passions, but of serious documentation from global media such as The Economist, Forbes LATAM, and the World Bank. My word relies on evidence, even if the evidence is uncomfortable.